So Google just released a unique and very interesting AI tool called Mood Palette Generator. And basically it does what it says. It is an AI tool that you can use to generate a color palette based on a text description. So for example, here I wrote strawberry ice cream, and this is the set of color palette that it generated for me. And I would say these colors really reminded me to the strawberry ice cream scene. So overall, it is very good. It does what it says. But what's unique about this AI tool is actually it is being powered not by regular large language model. Instead, it is using something called embedding AI model. And in this case, it is actually using EmbeddingGemma. And the way it works is just a bit different than your typical large language model. So embedding model in general is kind of working like a librarian. It can point you to a specific book. And in this case, it's kind of associating one word with some other color. So it's going to be very accurate, very consistent. And of course, you can still combine it with some other words and it will find the best match based on the keywords. So that's the power of the embedding model. And I guess that's going to be the topic for another time. But in this case, let's just focus on the capability of selecting the color based on a text description. So this is the palette that I got when I'm using this keyword. But let's try using a different keyword, and later I'll show you some unique use case when you're combining this tool with the power of Nano Banana in Gemini. Okay, so here, let's say if I type a keyword happy, generate palette, and I'll got this. So that's the happy color. Basically, if I write something like sad, it's going to be like this. It's kind of blue, gloomy, and which is again very associated with the keyword sad. And of course, if I click this again, I will get the same result because again, it is very consistent. It has the index of the word sad with these colors. So it is very useful in some cases, something that typical large language model cannot do. But of course, you can combine it with other things, like let's say here I want to have a scenery of a tiger in Arctic. Generate palette. I'm expecting orange color. Of course, there's orange color, white color, and also the somewhat green blue, which is the color of ice. So overall, it is very accurate. And of course, this is a very useful tool for anyone that is working with some creative work. Now, let's talk about some unique use case that you can take advantage of this AI tool. So remember the strawberry ice cream palette that I generated earlier? Well, you can actually use that as a sort of reference when creating a picture using Gemini Nano Banana. So this picture was actually created based on this color palette. So to use that, it's actually quite simple. Just go to Gemini, and here, I guess I'm going to create a picture of, let's say, someone eating at a restaurant. So please generate a picture of a young man. You know what? Do not use the word young man. I'm going to be using the word a cat eating at a vintage restaurant. Okay, that's going to be my prompt. But I will use this color palette of a tiger in an Arctic, and I'm going to copy this. Just copy everything, and after that, I'm going to specify in Gemini that please use this color palette, and you can just paste the color palette. Sorry about that, let me just correct the grammar a bit, and click tools, click create images, and send the message. So what's interesting about using this method is you can combine a different vibe or a different mood into another picture. Like initially, this palette is for creating a picture of strawberry ice cream, but I put that into this city scenery, and I think it looks pretty interesting. It's something that probably difficult to come up with, but because of this unique color combination, you will get a slightly unique picture. Now let's go back to the cat picture again, and there you go. So it has the green, blue color, there is the red color, and overall it's very unique. I guess I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to specify that it has to be a photorealistic picture of a cat. This one is a bit like a painting. It's kind of fuzzy, which is the typical AI picture, but of course Gemini Nano Banana is just much better than that, so I want to get something that looks more realistic and looks more real. Okay, so just wait for a few more seconds, and there you go. So this is the picture, and as you can see, it contains all the color that was generated by this mood palette generator. It is very close, it is actually pretty good, and that's the combination that is very unique and will give the picture a more interesting vibe when you're creating it. So that's how you can use the new AI tool from Google called Mood Palette Generator, and how you can combine it with the Nano Banana in Gemini AI. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.